Hi, I'm Lewis from Brave and Outdoors. No, I'm not. Hi, I'm Lewis from the Brave Outdoors, and this is Braving the Outdoors. Now, we've had a look at how to safely site our fire and the best way to get wood for your fire, which is obviously to bring from home. But we haven't actually had a look at how to build a fire. So before we even light a fire, we want to know what we're going to build. So we're going to have a look at a few fire lays, the advantages and disadvantages of each, and then you guys can decide on which fire you want. Boom! The log cabin fire. This is a standard for us, the log cabin fire. When we get our wood, they usually come in quite square bits like this, so they're very easy to stack, just like a Jenga. Now, depending on how hot we want the fire, we could build it a little bit taller or a little bit lower, and it's very easy to moderate the length of time that this will be burning. We can also build a bigger base and move up to bigger bits of wood on top, which gives it a lot more longevity, which means it will burn for longer, which is absolutely fantastic sometimes. This one is a good starter fire. It's quick to build, it's easy to build, and you're guaranteed, if you use the right wood, to get a flame out of this. It's a very good fire. Let's have a look at the second one. This is our second fire lay, and this is the Ween2 Fire. This one usually is built with a larger log where I've stacked these 3 logs with smaller sticks laid across, with the tinder and the kindling inside. And we can, depending on how much of a gap there, we can use smaller bits to sort of fill that gap and build a bit of a structure of a fire in there. This one is fantastic because it's very easy to move from small bits of wood to big bits of wood. As the fire grows, you can continue to add onto here using different size sticks. That'll fall in, creating an ember, and the big log will burn. It's also very good on a windy day, using the large log to protect your fire from the wind to get it going. And once it's established, you've always got the heat that's in that log to keep your fire going as long as you add bits of wood in. That's why we might use a lean-to fire. Let's have a look at number 3. Fire number 3 is a star fire. Now, this fire is a smaller version of what you would actually build. And these sticks that push into it would also be a lot longer. The idea being, if you're gathered round a campfire, you start by building a good strong fire in the middle, and these logs are placed against the fire, just on the ground pushing in. As the fire starts to build down and the embers start to spread a little bit, everybody slowly pushes their logs inwards. And what this does is it continues to fuel the fire. So no one has to get up to go and fuel the fire. They just have to use their feet to push the log in. And that's when you might use a star fire. Last fire, let's go. This is a good fire for when you need a lot of light or a lot of heat, but you will use a lot more wood doing this and it will burn a lot faster. Once this breaks down, you can turn it back into a regular fire if you want. But yeah, that's a tipi fire. Not my favorite, but for some people it is. So now that you've seen a few different fire lays, what do you notice about them? Really, the fundamentals is that you're building a structure where the fire can start at the bottom and the heat can rise up and access that fuel. We're protecting it a little bit from the wind and from the elements so that we can give it a chance to grow. That's really what you're looking for in a fire. But do try you're out lighting a campfire responsibly to try one of these firelays, and you'll get a better idea of which one to use when. Well, have a great day. Bye.